So I'm someone who really likes to enjoy like intellectual type conversations where I'm kind of just learning new things about topics I actually had no clue about. And recently, I've been seeing a lot on my YouTube recommended these Lupe Fiasco IG live sessions. And for those of you guys that don't know, Lupe Fiasco is a rapper or was a rapper, and he was kind of really big before my time. Like I think like 2000s, 2010s, maybe early 2010s was probably his prime. And I didn't really listen to his music that much, but I knew of him. And one thing I've realized recently is this listening to these lives, how intelligent he really is. Usually you think about a rapper and you think about someone who isn't the most intellectual, isn't the most educated, kind of surface level thinking. But Lupe is the complete opposite of that. I feel like he is someone who, I don't know if he's retired or what. I'm sure he's made the money to be retired. He's someone who you can tell has definitely spent a lot of his time just learning, absorbing information, educating himself, and you can just tell he is so knowledgeable, and his IG lives are just so interesting to listen to. He talks about so many different things, and he seems to be pretty well versed on everything he talks about, and if he doesn't know what he's really talking about, he usually stays away from the topic. For example, things that he's talked about on his live is other artists such as Kanye and Kendrick, how money doesn't translate to happiness, and kind of the crookedness behind material culture, the slave trades, generational wealth, diet, exercise, buying the hood back, like so many different topics. And every time he goes on an IG live, it's like he has something new to talk about. Usually I wouldn't be talking about something like this, but I feel like he really has that type of personality that would be really effective on a podcast type platform where like a longer form listening to session type thing. And I think he has talked about starting a podcast. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I feel like podcasting is something that he would be very, very good at because he just has a way of kind of condensing complex topics into easy to understand, clear cut ways where it's entertaining to listen to. He's good at making concise points, kind of making the listener think of different viewpoints, different approaches. His podcasts are not podcasts. His IG lives have been uploaded to YouTube kind of all over the place, but there is one channel that I'll link in the description that I go to because he re-uploads, I think, most of them, where you guys can go listen to some of his talks, and his talks are just great. I highly recommend you guys just listen to some of the stuff he talks about. He doesn't really fit the normal rapper stereotype on level of intellect and conversation, and yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about kind of how good he really is, how thought-provoking the ideas he says are. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed.